Good afternoon, boys and girls, men and women, it's or whatever. Welcome to my channel, Camping with CD. If I find an intro, I will will insert it here.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, Camping with CD.
That's not even funny. Today, please fit. It will never come out. Today will be a little bit different than other days, because I'm gonna do an experiment. As you can see, I brought a fishing rod. Wow. That one doesn't fit. Okay, so error number one. I don't care, it's okay. I also brought a camera, and that's obvious because that's over there. I'm not wearing any hand shoes today because my hands seem to get a little bit better. Now, I know I shouldn't stretch it at the moment, but not trying it at all is a waste of time either. So, I mean, and I'm gonna try to fish for the first time. I wasn't really able to do that. It's Monday, May the 25th, which is a bit stupid because yesterday I told you it was Sunday, May the 23rd. Well, you get the point. It was Sunday, May the 24th. Can happen. I also didn't know what time it was, so it doesn't matter. It's about it's a little past 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. here in France. Temperature is around 31 or 32 Celsius, which is pretty hot. Yesterday I put a camera in the water and gave it some corn. I mean the fish, not the camera. And I filmed a bit of that. And I was sort of amazed about the things that I saw because yesterday was a weird day anyway, because I ran into a beaver very, very close. It almost touched my kayak when it was underwater, and it was a couple of centimeters, 20, 30 centimeters away when it came out of the water. Then it swam away for a meter and then it looked at me, put its tail up. That can mean two things. It's either gonna attack or it will splash, hopefully for him, give me a shock and go away. Neither of that happened. I backed off and the beaver decided to swim away peacefully. At first it looked to come to me, so I backed off a little bit more and I haven't seen him since. And that all went fine. Also, I was amazed about the amount of carp that I saw in the weeds. And I also was very amazed about the amount of catfish that I saw. I've seen them under the trees, I've seen them in the middle of the river, and in the end, on the video that I made, I can see them swimming around through the weeds in the direction of my corn. But the corn came from Germany, and that tells me one thing: it's over a year old, possibly. Nobody took a bite at it, and that's weird because last time I did that, filming underwater with corn, it was in September I think, they couldn't get enough of it, so maybe it's just because the corn was a bit old. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna test that again. So I've seen a lot of carp, I've seen a lot of catfish in between the weeds. What I'm gonna do today is I'm going to set up my camera again, just like yesterday. I will put a can of corn in the water, not the can with the corn, just the corn without the can. Yeah, you never know what people think about you, so I have to be clear on that. I'm very cautious about the environment. I have to be over there for the catfish just to check if they are there. Could be, could not be. Then I will go over there. You guys can't see that at the moment, and I will drop the camera. And here comes part two. I brought my rod. I brought some shrimp. It's frozen at the moment. It came from the Lidl. I bought it a month ago, I think. But I couldn't fish, so I couldn't use it. And I will try to fish for whatever that comes by. But I will also try to lay my bait out in such a way that I can see it on my camera. That will be the tricky part, because should I catch a fish, shoot one bite, then it might take my camera down with it, because the camera has a fishing line, a big fishing line, is a woven line, and a float, so there will be some line in there, and if the fish managed to capture that line, then I might have a problem or not sure. But I never tried that before, and just with everything, how do you call that? It's never as good as the first time. No, we're not gonna talk about that. No way. I'm gonna check for the catfish first. My rod will be a problem, so that one has to go in such a way that I can see it and it won't hang in the trees. I'm just gonna take a quick peek just to see if anyone is there, just like yesterday. Or should I? Because I engaged that beaver yesterday too, and it wasn't even that late. No, change of plans. I won't do that again. No, not gonna do it. I did check out yesterday if beavers can become dangerous. I sort of already knew the answer already, because I watch Post 10 videos on YouTube. Look him up if you like. He's unclogging culverts and things like that. The culverts are being blocked by the beavers in this area in Maine, upstate in the United States. And every now and then he tells something about the behavior of the beavers. Yes, they can get very dangerous, especially if you're very close, and even more when they have youngsters in their lodge. Now, I don't think that was the case yesterday, or it went sort of relaxed. Yeah, it was a shock, but wouldn't you be shocked if you see a beaver swimming here, touching your kayak? I was, and I'm not very scared, not easy. Well, anyway, it ended well, so not a problem. I'm not seeing much fish. Yesterday was a little bit different, but yeah, it's a little bit early and the sun is pretty high up. Maybe the timing is incorrect, I do not know. But what else can we do? I had planned to bring a shield, a rain canopy to shield myself from the sun, but I forgot. Why? Well, I'm having a factor 350 plus on my skin, sunscreen. I need that anyway, and I'm wearing my t-shirt, so I'll be fine, I think. This was the spot where I saw all the fish. I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. I'm thinking about how to set things up. Let me give you people a chance to see anything. That one is in use and I can't use it, so I have to change a couple of things here if I can. Come on, get out. It's out. It's fine. Now we have a spot free for the camera. This area is where I put my corn yesterday. As you can see, it's gone. Am I in the right spot? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I see some possibilities. But let me first go spot for some carp anywhere. Because if there's nobody here, then it's pretty useless to go fishing. Then I might postpone it. Oh wait, let's first see if a shrimp will actually stay on the bottom, because I didn't try that. I also bought no, not bought. I brought a belly strap for my camera. It floats. That was not really the idea that I had. Nothing I can do about that. I've put not some, on the weeds. I will see if it's still there when I get back. Yeah, it's stuck in the weeds, so that's a good thing. Now we are going upstream a little, just to see if there's any fish around. I mean, 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. isn't the best time. But it's nice and hot outside, and I don't want to take my coffee machine apart with this heat. If you want to know what I mean, then you have to go to my Twitter channel, if you know how to find it. I heard something. There's a slight wind, which is cool, because it's very hot and it's hot. And when it's hot, it's cool to have a cool wind. I'm not seeing any movement besides some frogs and tiny fish. Maybe it's the wrong time of day, but I can try for an hour, and if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna try it again later tonight. Because why not? Well, they were stuck here. I can of course also try to find another spot a little bit deeper. I'm not really sure about that. I also could have dropped the camera out there where I was. For the time being. There's one little drawback on the things that I'm gonna try. I'm on a kayak. It's a fishing kayak, yeah, but if the fish really gets big, then it won't be that easy to get it on board. I know that from earlier experience. There's a video about that on my channel. It's called Catfish or Silure on the Wrong Gear. I made it last year. You can look it up if you're interested. I mean, 1 or 2 viewers on this channel, maybe if 50% is interested, then I got 1 view. It's very simple. I'm not seeing any carp, and I'm also trying to spot that white container, which I promised myself to pick up if I see it again. It's just a bunch of plastic junk, but I don't see it. I have to be careful again because I'm almost sure there's a beaver living out here. Well, a little bit upstream, but you never know where they hang out. Not seeing any fish. Yesterday was way better. Somebody yelling on the river, maybe that's the point. No, that's a joke. Yeah, it's hot. The best thing I can do is go back to my campsite, take a coffee machine apart and go fishing later today. But I'm not someone who's known to do the best thing he can think of. Besides that, I made a choice to go fishing, so I'll stick to that. Yeah. No fish around. Nothing. I'm now spotting my favorite catfish spot, but again I don't see anyone. I don't know if the owner of that white container watches my videos, but the container seems to have gone. Which is a good thing. It's gone in like somebody picked it up. It's not gone like it floated away, because that's sort of impossible. I don't see it. Well, if that problem has been solved, then I don't have to do it, right? I wonder why I don't see any carp. Now, as you all know, I usually don't see them in the water, but I can see movement in the water, telling me they are present. But even that isn't a thing. I can, of course, go to my favorite carp spot. But it's there are so many water plants over there. I won't have a free space for my camera. Well, let's see if you hear a splash today. I don't see anyone. I'm almost sure there's an angry beaver living out here. I'm not seeing anyone. Yeah, I saw a frog. Interesting. Kayaks is all over the place. Brought his whole family. Hundreds of thousands of family members. No fish, nobody, nothing. That's weird. If I go fishing, if I decide to go fishing right now, then it will be a waste of time. That's almost sure. Certain is the better word for that, dude. Ah, that was a big carp. I've seen one, and it was hiding in the weeds, like they all do. So here's the choice. Go fishing on that spot where I was yesterday, or go fishing in the carp spot. I'm really absolutely certain there is many carp out there. What I'm seeing here is nothing. I'm still a bit weary about staying on close to the banks because of what I saw yesterday. It was cool to see, it was cool to film, but it's something I try to avoid from now on. Beavers can bite. They can get into your kayak if they want to, and that's something I do not like to experience. I'm thinking about putting up a wild camp for a night, but it also means I have to get up early, and that's something that's a bit difficult at the moment. Yeah, you can ask a question about that and I'm not gonna answer. How about that? What am I gonna do? Bad boy, what you gonna do? It's a big dilemma. I saw one carp. I might have missed another 100 carp. I mean, yesterday what I saw, I did not expect all that fish out there. But then again, it was a little bit later, pretty much later. So now I don't know what to do. Could go to my carp spot, where I never fished for carp. Put my hand in the water for a little bit of cool down, but it isn't that cold anymore, so cool down, forget it. We are now entering a part of the river where it gets pretty deep. All I caught here was a small perch and some small chub. I didn't bring the gear for that, and I don't think it's a good thing to do. It's also a little bit of a dangerous spot because of the trees that are overhanging. I wonder why my leg is itching like hell. Well, that's a completely other topic. It's pretty deep out here. It's starting to go to 2 meters and further up 3, 4, 5 and even 6 meters of depth. I know that. I can't measure it because my sonar broke. For some reason it doesn't want to start. And I did not bring the correct tools to fix the fine mechanics of something like that. So yeah. Still not sure what I'm going to do. And I want to know how the trike that just passed by came up there. And I think I have an idea, and I'm not sure if I'm going to try that with my family car. Although it's my car, and I'm the only one driving it, I'm the only one sitting in it. Yeah, it's a family car, but one without a family. Still, it's a bit treacherous. I hardly ever see any fish out here. But that may be because it's so deep and the water isn't that clear. Not today. I know further upstream, where it's about 6 meters deep, you can catch catfish over there, but only the small ones. And that wasn't the plan for today. I haven't been fishing for carp for a very, very long time, decades. At least one. So I just should try that again. I'm going back. No, not gonna do that. I'm going to that spot. Let's see what happens. If I don't try, then I won't know. Correct? Let's put the camera in another position so you can enjoy my environment. Since it's a bank holiday, I was expecting it to be quite busy at the campsite, but that didn't materialize. Yeah, some people left this morning. Maybe they took a week off, including the bank holiday. So that's something I would do. But I would not drive to France for just a week, because I have to drive 1,100 plus kilometers. And after doing that, I'm mostly half dead for a day at least. So you have 16 hours minimum of travel, then a day half dead, then 2 are gone. Then in normal conditions you have to put off your caravan, your awning, your kitchen. That's another day gone, then you have 3 days gone. And if you only have 7 days, no. Maybe that works for some people, but it doesn't work for me. I have to go back to Germany next week for a couple of days. Let's see how that goes. My caravan and my awning will stay up. I don't have to do anything about it. I just have to put away my expensive kitchen gear, lock the caravan and go home. And when I come back, I only have to pick up my expensive camping gear from the caravan and put it up under my awning again. So that's not much work. 10 minutes. Maybe. Let's say hi to Moni and Tony. Maybe they are watching. Or maybe they are not. Excuse me. I love that wind on my back. Where is the fish? Where, oh where? I hope that tree doesn't fall on my head. Doesn't look very healthy. Like it's hanging over there. But Mr. Stupid is just going under the tree. Welcome to the end of my channel. Again, no carp, nothing at all. Doesn't mean they're not there. It only means that I don't see them. And I don't like my shrimp floating. Maybe that's just because they're frozen. On the other hand, if it floats and I have my gear on the bottom, my fishing gear I mean, then the shrimp will float, and that means that any catfish will be able to get it because they have a mouth that's pointed up, so they can catch fish from below easier than from above. That comes in handy because they like to eat frogs, and frogs are usually hanging out on the weeds, not in the weeds and not on the bottom. I see a catfish. Ah, there he is. There's one catfish. And it's a big one. It's a big one. Put you guys up over here. Yeah, that's a catfish. I'm 99% sure. Let's check it out. Could be one, could be two. Oh, it's very big. Yeah, I see its head. Oh, it's a big one. Let me check on the camera. It's over there on the bank. Oh, that's so cool again. I'm landing in the tree, so that's not so good. You can see it over there. Yeah, it's not easy to get there. I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer. Now I put you guys on the water. There we go. Yeah, that's 2 meters at least. Well, so yeah, I see catfish every single day. Amazing. He's exactly in the spot where I would expect them to be, especially that size. But yeah, it's not always easy to spot them over there. They are either laying on the bank, well, not on the bank, but you know what I mean, or in the weeds to stay out of the sun. Bright light, they don't like that. They have very bad eyes. They may only see black and white, or light and darkness. I'm trying to see if there's any carp under that tree, but no. At least I don't see him. I'm gonna put the camera away a little because there are people coming and I don't want them on my video for privacy reasons. Yeah, there were those times that we didn't even care or think about privacy concerns, right? But it's 2026 and it's more important than ever. Well, I can draw a little bit closer to the bank. I think that's pretty safe. I'm still seeing those beaver trails. But it's pretty early, let's say late afternoon. They might be fast asleep because they are nocturnal. That's why I see them in daylight. Yeah, the amount of catfish this year is amazing. I haven't caught one in 2 years or so, partly because I didn't even try. And at the moment, yeah, it seems we know each other very well, and that's also a dilemma. I think my videos are getting a bit boring with catfish every day. Now, I do not really mind. I like seeing catfish every day, especially the big ones. They are peaceful until it gets dark and I see a frog. No carp, nothing. How is that even possible? But then again, as you can see on the video that I made yesterday, I posted it this morning or something, I don't know. I have to check that, but my former video about the cats and the carp, they are just hanging out there. I haven't seen them before. I did some timing. 10 minutes after I left, the fish was back. So I don't need to wait that long. That's good to know. Now, of course, I don't know if they are around. But we are gonna find that out. Either by catching a carp or by just watching the video that I'm going to make. I think the shrimp is no longer frozen. No carp, no catfish, except for that one. I think this is a waste of time, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I have some shrimp left for tonight, should I choose to do so. And I have 1 can of corn left. But tomorrow I can go and buy new things. I might even go to Pierre Latte Donzer to be exact. There's a big fishing shop. I might get some special carp bait. Yes, I'm now in the middle of the weeds just to see and poke around if anything is moving. But until now I haven't seen anything. So let's see if I can find my shrimp again. And if so, where did it go? I mean, if I don't find it, then where did it go? Did it go? Did it get eaten? I left a piece of shrimp up here and it's gone. It was stuck in the weeds, so it can't flow away. Was it there or was it here? No, it was over there. Could be either side. I do not know. I have no idea. By the way, by looking at it, where did the catfish come from? I'm now at a spot which is ideal to put up a camera, but it's not ideal for fishing. It's too open. So I'm going to put the camera up there and I'm going to fish down here. Or I'll put the camera over there. I have a decision to make, but first let's find the camera without throwing everything in the water. That's my belly strap for my camera. Here is that camera. It's not ideal what I built. Where will I put the camera? It's all closed. Yes, it is. Can I turn it on? Yes, I can. Decision. Let's just do it. The camera is filming. I'm going to put you over here. You have to rotate a little bit more, please. There it is. Now my corn. There are bubbles coming out of the camera. Is that normal? Trying to open a can by hand, which hasn't been possible in the past 6 months. Might just break again. Forget it. Still not possible to open a can by hand. Needs more time. Okay, I'm going backwards. Now, how I'm gonna set up the fishing is a mystery to me. The corn has left the boat. It's all around the camera, that's good. There's my float, there's my camera. Is that even visible? I can't see if it's visible, but yeah, it's visible. It's over there in the middle of the video. Now I have to reposition myself somehow. This is going to be the hard part, but let's see how it goes. I'm positioning myself in the weeds, then I have to go forward to drop my bait, and then I have to go backward to sort of stay out of view. Yes, I'm not making it myself very easy. Let's first clean up a little. There's one piece of corn in my kayak. Shouldn't be there. There's a belly strap in the way. Now let's put a shrimp or so on my hook. They're pretty fresh, so I could easily eat one. What happens here? It's a little bit knitted. Not anymore. It isn't the biggest hook either. That's something I have to think about, because I have to change that. Now something is itching in my eye. Now, how am I going to do this? No, just like that. Okay, now my fishing rod is on my pedal. That's not really good. I did not bring my biggest rod. I might do that the next time. Now my pedal is on top of my fishing rod. Oh, come on. Why is life so dangerous? So difficult, I mean. Where am I gonna put this? I think over there. Okay, something isn't correct with my rod. Now it is. I'm not in the correct spot anymore. Now don't tell me it's easy. It ain't. My shrimp is in camera view, hanging in the weeds. I do not know if the camera sees it, but let's back off. A couple of meters. A couple of many meters. Disturbing all the fish that's hiding in the weeds where I'm in. I wanted this, so I'm not gonna complain. I think this is good. Now all we have to do is wait. I will move the camera to my belly strap because it's now on a mount that will break as soon as something happens, and that's not what I want. Let's hope the fish gives me some time for this. Fix that. That's the mount. It would be cool if I could catch a fish like this. Well, the camera is strapped on. Now we wait. Let's dump one in the water and see what happens with it. They are all wasted. Whatever happens. Got 3 left. They are baking in the sun behind me. Let's put away the pedal. So that's not in my way. And now be quiet. I'm going to reposition myself a little to get myself out of this baking heat. Just a little bit of shadow would be cool. Way better. I'm probably wasting my time, but that wouldn't be, pun intended, the first time. Oh yeah, I lost sight of the shrimp that I put in the water for reference, so I'm gonna take another one. Put it right next to me. There you are. Tomorrow I will try to find some tiger nuts. I've read that that's a good bait for catfish and carp. I've never heard of it before. It will be fun to get that in a French spoken only shop. But on the other hand, I'll get it done. Meanwhile, I'm scouting for movement, and there is none. If there are carp swimming through the weeds, I will see that. And those catfish, for sure. But nothing is moving. The weird thing is, I'm looking at a float. Normally, if you're fishing, you use a float, but this float is attached to my camera and not to my fishing gear. But I have that feeling. If I see that float, I want to see it move, which I really don't want to see move. I want to hear my rod. There's the campsite. There's my tent. Be quiet. I see chubs, but they are pretty small. My legs are itching for some stupid reason and I should not scratch. Noted. That tiny shrimp next to me isn't sinking at all. I did not know that. Maybe it's a special little non-sinking type of shrimp. Absolutely no movement, nothing at all. It would be cool if I could see what my camera is seeing at the moment. But that's not possible with the setup I have. All I see is chub, and they are pretty small, couple of inches, 10 centimeters. A catfish. There's a catfish going over there. It goes straight for my bait. I think it's about 150 centimeters. That's about 5 feet. Well, I know it was there. I know it went into the weeds and I did not see any movement, so me seeing movement or not, it doesn't matter. So, I've seen 2 catfish. Some are totally black, some are spotted. I think the younger ones are spotted, and the older ones might lose most of their spots, except for on the belly. Let's say underside of their body. There's the catfish again. Come on, mate. The food is somewhere else. There it is. It's hard to see, but it's over there. Come on, mate. It's about 10 meters downstream and then 4 meters into the river. I can't direct it, but it's good to see one. whatever it is doing out there. I'm trying to tease it a little, but no reaction at all. Even the chip don't mind. Maybe somebody nibbled the bait off my hook already. That's one of the possibilities. I would have expected a bite already. It's taking pretty long. Catfish is hardly moving. It looks like it's on the hunt for a frog or so. Yeah, it's at a bad angle for me. It's killing my neck. Yeah, the catfish looks to be on the hunt. I can only see the tail of the catfish. And it's moving a lot. Yeah, the catfish is swimming away. There it is, going in my direction. It went straight under my kayak into the weeds. I do not know how good that footage is. Pretty cool. And now I've got proof the fish went into the weeds, the water plants out here, and I didn't see anything move, so I am not aware of any fish, if they are there or not. I am aware of all kinds of spiders that are falling out of the trees above me. As if my skin isn't itchy enough. Well, not much going on. So again, I have seen 2 catfish, one hanging out somewhere, the other one passing by, hanging out and passing by back, straight under my kayak. Haven't seen any carp. Okay, I've seen 1 carp go away. I didn't have any bite. I have no idea what my camera has seen or not. It might be 5 o'clock, 5:30. I'm wasting my time. I also don't know how much time has passed since I started this whole ordeal. It's also gonna be fun to pick up my bait and my lead and my wire, because it's all hanging in the weeds. Would be cool if there's a fish on the other end. Yeah, that would be nice. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Because I'm getting hungry, to name a thing. Well, on the other hand, it was cool to see the catfish, right? Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna try to go over there, pick up my gear. It won't be that easy. Step by step. I just broke my silence. What's the best way to do this? People, leave your dogs at home. Come on, eh? Take the long way home. I can't wait to see what my camera has picked up. And I can't wait to see if my bait is still on my hook. almost there. I see my camera and I see my bait. Untouched. And I think it was sinking. What are you thinking about? Let's see if it sinks. Nope. Still afloat. Well, this ends my fishing expedition, but it was nice to try. Let's pick up the camera and then go to the campsite and see what it saw. I see that all the corn is still there, but by tomorrow morning it will all be gone, that's for sure. A lot of plants hanging in my camera, come on. There's my camera. I need to cut the last part out. I'm gonna waste my 2 pieces of shrimp so they can enjoy the smell. I'm hungry. Time to eat something. Anyway, I'm going over to at least check for some fish, see if there's anything hanging around here. I don't think anyone has tried to eat my corn. It's totally empty out here for some reason. I see some movement, but it's tiny. No carp, no nothing. I'm not complaining because I have seen 2 catfish. That was wonderful. There's a big chub. 1 and 2. It's a classic spot for those. I should take that piece of whatever it is out. Should I want to fish here, then it's in my way. Goodbye, that's 1, and this is number 2. but it has a lot of plants hanging on there. Preparing my fishing spot. No catfish around. I'm not at this spot, not at this moment. There might as well be an angry beaver waiting for me. I wonder what they're gonna do if they see this blue kayak every day. Come on, stick, I want you out of my way. That's better. I'm gonna watch them go in the rapid. Hey, there's something else there that was there before. The stick takes another route. Oh, I should not go down there. I wanted to rotate the stick around No, 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 don't. I did not want to go down the rapid because I don't have my rope with me to drag my kayak up again. Well, well, and who are you? Let's see if I can get this thing away from here. I mean, it's just hanging out. Yes, I could exit my kayak. Absolutely true. I might even do that to get rid of the stick. But I'm currently stuck. Let's secure the kayak a little. Remember that I didn't want to get my feet wet? Now I can. That's how good things are at the moment. Let's hope it stays that way. Or even better, improve a little bit more. There's a car up there, and I've been there as well. That's another video. Looking at the TARDIS that's over there. It's not the TARDIS, but I call it the TARDIS. Because it looks like it, a little. Yeah, that's it's not gonna happen, I think. Let's put it up there. Yeah. One storm and it's gone. So nice up here. This used to be a pretty sturdy dam, but most of it is broken now because of floods and rocks and all that kind of stuff. Als I met hier, I can flash some water out of my kayak. The French don't respect nature like I do. I should clean up my kayak one day. Well, anyway, let's try to get out of here without getting flushed down the rapid. Category 005, because it's nothing. I can do this easily. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. I did not bring anything to drink with me. And I think it has been long enough anyway. I might try to go fishing again later, or maybe tomorrow. That coffee machine I talked about needs some time as well. And since I'm not freezing in my awning at the moment, I could easily take some time to take it apart, change the 2 O-rings that I brought, and put it back together. So I can have a latte macchiato tomorrow, or a cafe au lait tomorrow at my own caravan, just like home. Okay, got everything wet. Was that a good idea? Maybe. My feet won't smell anymore. they didn't smell, but you know. I did not clean my kayak, my caravan today. Well, it wasn't dirty, so I cleaned it up yesterday morning, and there's something swimming over there. Oh, it was a bug that got attacked by a fish. Tiny fish. I mean, fly fishing here in the middle of the river never brought me anything. I'm still wondering a bit why that shrimp was floating and not sinking. Too much air in it. There's another thing I still need to do. In 6 nights I will be leaving Oh, shade. A couple of days ago I was freezing in the shade, and now I'm loving it. So quiet. I wonder what I'm going to eat today, because I have no idea what I have in my fridge. Well, as you can see, I'm back at the landing zone, as I like to call it. I'm gonna upload this video unedited, just as is, and if you watched it till now, I hope you liked it. Goodbye.